Welcome to Invest Gauteng. Now, this is a series that looks at investment avenues to help grow the economy and create jobs. I'm your host, Zinati Guma. Now, innovation, sustainable growth, and socio-economic development are three key pillars driving any economy. Development and training are two factors needed to foster entrepreneurship and to build innovative knowledge-based companies. Our growing sector attracting investors is ICT and the green economy. Lack of access to expertise or skills in these fields will decrease the success rate of entrepreneurs. Now, joining us to explain the importance of investing in the sector is Peter Hall, the CEO of the Innovation Hub. And no economy can function or grow without entrepreneurs and successful entrepreneurship that is dependent on skills. Now, Peter, We've gone back to English class. With the advent of COVID-19, we've learned so many concepts, so many words, and it is said that the knowledge-based economy, basically that is what we need to achieve, and it should be driven by human capital, people essentially, and enabled by technology. Walk me through what the knowledge-based economy really is.
Maybe let me first start with the Innovation Hub. The Innovation Hub is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Gauteng Growth and Development Agency. And we were basically established by the Gauteng provincial government through the Department of Economic Development as the innovation agency of the province. And the mandate is to promote socio-economic development and competitiveness of the province through innovation. And as you know, innovation lately has become the key driver for economic growth. To come back to your question on COVID, yes, COVID posed a lot of challenges, but through those challenges, there was also opportunities. And as you also know, South Africa's prospects for improved competitiveness and economic growth mainly relies to a great degree on science and technology. Now, the government's broad developmental mandate can ultimately be achieved only if South Africa takes further steps on the road to becoming a knowledge-based economy. To answer that question, in which science and technology, information, learning move to the center of economic activity. So for us, that is key, and we want to incubate as many as possible SMME entrepreneurs in this space to broaden this knowledge-based economy that we want to create.
Now, you talk about science and technology driving, growth in this knowledge-based economy. Where should that start, and in which part of the value chain does the Innovation Hub fit?
There's a whole ecosystem, an innovation ecosystem. So obviously, all the universities, your research and development facilities, CSIR, we all play a part in this value chain of innovation. So sometimes we use spin-offs, sometimes we collaborate. Now, the knowledge-based economy rests basically on four, what they call interconnected, interdependent pillars, which are innovation, economic and institutional infrastructure, information infrastructure, and education and skills. Now, remember, skills is very, very important in all aspects of economic growth. And in innovation also, skills development, we're echoing on the sentiments of the National Development Plan also, where we call for South Africa's global competitiveness to be improved, which the system of innovation has a key role to play. So skills development, whether it is at school level through our Fab Lab program, which is a schools program, whether it is through our skills development program, through ICASI labs, township economy is very, very important in this aspect. Hence, we even have now created ICASI labs in our townships, because that is where knowledge is, and that is the knowledge that we need to bring to the mainstream of the economy. So our ICASI labs forms a very important part of this value chain of bringing knowledge and innovation on board.
Walk me through, Peter, the cost that it took to bring this program together. As you've said, you've got many labs set up. What are the costs that it took to bring the program together, and also just the benefits in terms of monetary terms, the benefits that the Innovation Hub has birthed in terms of money and your future targets?
Okay, so as I've indicated, we are a state-owned entity. So we're a public entity. We are listed in terms of the Public Finance Management Act as a 3C provincial entity. So our budget allocation mainly is from government. But we also have strategic partners. We also have a funding unit where we attract funding. We also try to attract foreign direct investments or domestic direct investment. We also have sponsors. So there's a lot of own revenue that we also generate. We also have offices that we lease out in the park. The park is situated in Linwood in the Tshwane metro. So we also generate our own revenue. So it's difficult to put a monetary value to what our operating budget is, but our budget is really sufficient in order for us to make an impact through innovation in order to grow the economy.
Now, Peter, talk to budding entrepreneurs out there. What criteria does one need to have to be supported by the Innovation Hub as an entrepreneur?
Okay, so the priority sectors of the Innovation Hub are aligned with the provincial programs also and priorities of provincial government. So we're focusing on three major sectors. The one is smart industries. The second sector we're focusing on is the bioeconomy. And the last sector is the green economy. So what we do is we've got an incubation program, which is a 12-month program. So once you've got an idea, a concept or a prototype, you come to us, we call you to a pitching session and we incubate you. So we have a 12-month pre-revenue commercialization program that focuses on assisting the startup companies with product development. And once you've generated revenue, you are then promoted to the core program, which is a 3-year program, post-revenue and commercialization, aimed at assisting commercialized companies to scale up and grow. And once you are self-sustainable for at least 6 months, you graduate out of our incubation program and you become an alumni. So we offer advisory and skills development. We offer access to markets, infrastructure, because sometimes people need co-working spaces. We offer funding opportunities and networking opportunities.
One such entrepreneur that benefited from this program is Laurent Mengwai, the co-founder of Swallowing Toilet. Let's take a look.
My name is Laurent Mengwai. Our company started in 2006. We were involved in maintenance and plumbing and installation of the water meter, conventional and prepaid. And through years, we noted that many people came to complain to us that they are receiving a lot of water bill, and sometimes they didn't have enough water. So the water issue was a huge problem to them. The current water meter, the toilet that we are using currently is using about 14 liters per flush, and sometimes most of the toilets they end up using twice. You have to flush twice. And then that will be about 24 liters of water. Now, with our toilet, it uses less than 1 liter of water and has a high efficiency. You just have to flush only once. Yes, there was a call for Gauteng Accelerator Program for Green Category 2019. And we entered on the competition and we won second prize. And from the Innovation Hub, they have helped us to give us a mentorship, and we are currently working with them. They've helped us through the costing of the product, developing of a product, prototyping of the prototype, and many other benefits that we are enjoying with them, and we are working hand in hand as a partner of our project. Since our technology of our swallowing toilet, our product, is a new invention. So we brought a new skill, and so we train our other people to come to our product, to be part of our team. So in that way, we increase job creation. In that way, again, we introduce by bringing up a product. We are going forward to be able to save water for our economy. Remember, water is a big challenge for our country and the continent, the world as well. And then we came with this solution. We are hoping that it's going to be one of the issues that's gonna solve the problem that our country, the continent, is suffering upon its case.
Well, that was Laurent Mngwai, the co-founder of Swallowing a Toilet. Now, Peter, here is just one example of how entrepreneurs can benefit. And one of those entrepreneurs is also Goody Tutors. They offer online tutoring, which is very interesting in these times of COVID, where the online space has grown. Now, I just want to know, how does an entrepreneur like this fit into the greater scheme?
Well, all these entrepreneurs that you've mentioned now, the one of Moni Mokoena now, she was incubated by the Climate Innovation Center that is part of our green economy priority sector. And I mean, we all have issues with water. So she produced a system that uses, like you said, less than half a liter of water, which could be a game changer in an effort to save the source of life in the country. The same with Goody Tutors. They were incubated in our smart industry sector, and this company provides extra tutorial classes by offering one-on-one tutoring. Now, we've all learned with COVID, we've all converted now to online and virtual meetings, we're even looking at virtual incubation now, virtual innovation. How can we get access to more people there with solutions that can assist the challenges that we are faced with? And how do you do that? By rolling out broadband, by making available free Wi-Fi to citizens, and obviously there the municipalities are also playing a major role. And the more people that have got free access to that would be able to come on board with the innovation help, assistance from the innovation hub to commercialize their innovative ideas and technologies.
Absolutely amazing. And that's where we'll leave it for this episode today. Thank you to my guest, Peter Hall, the CEO of the Innovation Hub. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, it's goodbye from me.